Hi guys, in today's video I am going to explain some more programs on IO statements. First, already I explained how to accept data using IO statements and how to print result. Already we discussed the sample program. In today's video I am going to explain two more programs. We discussed two or three programs. First program I am going to explain is calculating simple interest. First of all, when you are going to write a program, what is the formula for calculating simple interest? The formula for simple interest is SI equal to PTR by 100. P into T into R by 100. Okay, sir, is it any rule of writing SI? No, you can write interest equal to also any variable. Okay. Anyhow, we are calculating simple interest. That's why use variable name as SI. This is a formula. That means we have to provide P value, T value, R value. No need to provide 100. Okay, that is fixed. We have to provide P value, T value, R value only. It will calculate PTR by 100 and result is stored under SI. When you are going to write any program, not on this program, whatever values we are using here, we have to take that values as input and it will evaluate the result of this one and finally result is stored under variable we are using here. To write simple interest program, we have to provide P value, principal value, T value, time, R value, rate of interest. Finally, it will take P value, T value, R value and evaluate simple interest. This is the formula. First of all, when you are going to write any program, we have to know what are the steps required to solve the problem. First, while writing program, we have to write hash include stdio.h. Hash include stdio.h. Already explained every C program require main function. Main is used to specify entry point of the program and exit point of the program. My program is starting here. Just now explain what is the formula to calculate simple interest. PTR by 100. This is mathematical way. In computer science we should not write like this. We have to write P into T into R divided by 100. We will provide P value, T value, R value. It will substitute P value, T value, R value and evaluate the result. Result is stored under, you can use X, Y, Z. Anyhow, we are going to get simple interest. That's why I am using variable name as SI. How many variables required? P, T, R and SI. While writing program, first of all, we have to specify how many values we are going to use in the program. We are going to use 4 values P, T, R and SI. What type values they have to accept? If they have to accept integer values, specify using int keyword. They have to accept float values, specify using float keyword. Okay, here I am specifying P, T, R and SI as integer. So, int P, P means principal. Sir, I want to use principal means use principal. PRINCIPAL. Okay, principal amount. Okay, P. In short, we can use T, time, R, rate of interest and SI, simple interest. Okay, next, after coming down, it will ask you printf. Enter P, T, R values. Enter PTR values. Okay, simple. In last video clearly explained, while writing program, whatever variables we are going to use, we are using variable name P, variable name T, variable name R, variable name SI. This is variable name P, this is variable name T, this is variable name R, this is SI. We did not store initially any values under P, T, R and SI. I did not store any data so far under P, T, R and SI. Initially, unknown values, garbage values or junk values are stored. Every value is having some address. It is having P is having some address, T is having some address, R is having some address, SI is also having some address, like that. It will ask me enter PTR values. I am entering P value, principal value 3000 or 30,000. Okay, that means 30,000 is actual amount. Okay, we borrowed the 30,000 for time period of 6 months, 6 T is time, or rate of interest is 2. Some of you will raise one doubt, sir. Someone will borrow this 30,000 for rate of interest 2.5. Then can I provide this value as 2.5? No, because I declared R as what? Integer. Means it will accept only integer values. So, if you want to use it as float value, then you have to specify float R. Then you can provide 2.5. It can provide 2.5. If you specify R as integer, if you try to provide 2.5, it will not accept. Because basically R is what? Integer. It will accept only integer value. Even if you provide 2.5, it will ignore value after decimal point. Okay. It will printf enter PTR values. I entered 30,000, 6, 2. In previous video clearly explained. When you are going to enter values, don't use comma. 30,000 comma 6 comma 2. Okay. The same way 30,000. Okay, 6 2 means if you provide like this 30,000 6 2. If you provide like this, it will assume it as a single value. It will assume that as a single value. That's why what we have to do while providing values, we have to enter first value, press enter. Second value, press enter. Third value. Or first value space. Second value space means space bar. In your keyboard space bar is there, provide space. Okay, it will be assumed as first value, it will be assumed as second value, it will be assumed as third value. Most of the students, they will enter like this 30,000 comma 6 comma 2. No, it will not accept. First way is this 30,000 space bar 6 space bar 2. Or second way is 30,000 press enter 6 press enter then 2. You have to give like this. Don't give like this. Even some of you will give like this. 30. We have to give 3 values, sir. 30,000 6 2 means this complete value will be treated as a single value. It will take it as first value P. So if you want to provide 3 values, provide like that. Okay. 30,000 6 2. We have to read them. To read values, scanf. First value 30,000. What type value? Integer value. To read integer value, use %d. 6. What value? Integer value. Again %d. 2. What type? Okay, integer value. Read it as %d. This first integer value, where you have to store? Under the name P in a particular address. Ampersand P means P is having some address. Okay, address of P 1010. Address of R some 2020. Okay, every value is having some address. P, T, R address and SI address. Okay. In the same way, store first value 30,000 under the name P. Now P value become 30,000. Next, scanf %d read second value. Where I have to store? Under the name T time period. Second, that means 60 is stored under the name T. Okay, or rate of interest. Scanf % read under the name R ampersand. Okay, Now 30,000 is stored under the name P in a particular address. 6 is stored under the name T in a particular address. Third value scanf percentile D. Read third value stored under the name R. R value become 2. Sir, what about SI? We don't enter SI value. It will take P value, T value, R value. Using those values, it will calculate simple interest P into T into R divided by 100. P value 30,000 it will substitute, T value 60 to substitute, R value 2 it will substitute. 30,000 into 6 into 2, you will get some value. Where I have to store? I am using SI equal to. It will calculate first. Forget about left side value. Substitute values. P value 30,000, T value 6, R value 2. 30,000 into 6 into 2. Okay. Divide by 100. I think you get some 3,600 value. Where it is stored? Now it is stored under the name SI. For example, I am getting 3,600. It is stored under the name SI. It is also having some address. Every value is having some address. While explaining input-output statements, I explained. Okay. Now we have to print result. Where is the result? Under the name SI. So printf. Only you want to print value means just SI is what type value? Integer value. Use percentile D to print value. Sir, I don't want to print value only. I have to print message also. What message you want to print? The interest is. Write in double quotes. If you write anything in double quotes, you will print. The interest is. Now I have to print value. Okay. What value you have to print? SI. SI is what type value? Integer value. Use percentile D. Comma. My program ending. Close. To calculate simple interest, I require P value, T value, R value. I have taken P value, T value, R value. I have to store result under the name SI. So I am using 4 variables. They are created like this in computer memory. Okay, sir, why you have to write here? If you don't write here, printf enter PTR values. What will happen? In previous video clearly explained, whatever program code you are writing, why will write program code? To develop application. Whatever application we are developing, it should be user friendly. If you don't write enter PTR values, what will happen? If you run this program, you will get blank screen. Okay, your cursor is, that means your program is waiting to provide what value? This P value, T value, R value. That's why on the day like I explained, printf is used to print information on computer screen. If you write enter PTR values means it will ask you, oh, I have to enter PTR value. Then you will enter 30,602. Okay. Scanf read percentile read first value, read second value, read third value. Store under the name PTR. First value under the name P, second value under the name T, third value under the name R. Okay. Simple interest equal to PTR by 100. Semicolon. Printf, the interest is. Percentile means what I have to print? Integer. Where is it? It is under the name SI 3600 printed. Program end. This is the program to find simple interest. I explain you one more program. We will discuss one more program. That in this program we are going to discuss to find out area of rectangle. This is okay. What is the formula for area of rectangle? I think length into breadth. We have to provide length value and we have to provide breadth value. Okay. To write this program, first of all you should know formula for that one. Area equal to length into breadth. Sir, what values we have to accept as input? Where I have to store result? Totally in this formula, how many values are there? 3. 1, 2, 3. Which I have to accept as input. Forget about left side. Okay. I am having what? Length and breadth. We are going to provide length and breadth as input. And result is stored under area. We don't provide area. We will provide length and breadth only. It will take length and breadth. It will calculate area and result is stored under area. Okay. So to write this program, how many variables required? 3 variables required. Area, length, breadth. Okay, now we will write program. Again, first step is hash include stdio.h. stdio.h. In last video I explained the purpose of stdio.h is in our body part of program we are going to use some predefined functions like printf, scanf, how printf has to work, how scanf has to work. Those functionality is provided in stdio.h. Okay. Next, stdio means standard. Stdio means standard input output dot header file. As usual, next void main because program execution starts from main, execution also ends in the main program. Okay. Now, first step is what is the data required in our program? In our program, we require how many values? 3 values. What are they? Area, length, and breadth. What type they have to accept? Area and length and breadth. What type? They have to accept inter. They have to accept floater. Which type of values they have to accept? They have to accept integer value. So int area comma. To represent length, if you want to use length, you can use length. If you want to simply use L means L. Okay, for better understanding, use length only, comma, breadth. So simply I will use LB means no problem. But while writing lengthy program, okay, some of you, so there is some ambiguity. Why we have used L, why we have used B. If you name it as properly means length is representing length, breadth is representing what? Breadth, area is representing area. For to refer those values in further, it will be very easy. That's why use corresponding names. For what purpose we are using those variables? Use the corresponding names only. Next, printf enter length and breadth values. Enter length and breadth values. Breadth values. Enter length and breadth values, enter length and breadth data, anything. Okay. You are writing in double quotes printf, straight away will print on computer screen. Okay. Then you will assume, oh, we have to enter length and breadth values. Okay. Just as in previous example I explained, we are using 3 variables. For 3 variables in computer memory, it will create like this. This is area variable, this is length variable, this is breadth variable. Initially, we did not store any data. Initially, what values are there? Unknown values, garbage values will be stored. Everyone is having some address also. Okay. I enter length and breadth value. I am entering 5 space 6 or 5 enter 6. Length value 5 and breadth value 6. Scanf read. Read first value as integer. To read integer value use %id. Second value as integer %id. We are reading 2 values only. So use 2 %ids. Comma. Store first value under the name ampersand length. If you use L only, but I have used length. So store under the name length. Second value name under the name breadth. Now, okay, it will ask you enter length and breadth values. I entered 5, enter 6. Scanf read %id. Read first value as integer, store under the name length. Now length value become 5. Scanf, read, percentile D. Percentile D is used to read integer. Second value is integer stored under the name breadth. Breadth value becomes 6. It is having some address. Okay. So ampersand is used in a particular address under the name length. In a particular address under the name breadth. Because everyone is having some address. Address of area is some 1010. Address of length is some 3050. Address of breadth is 6050. Okay, all addresses are positive values. Hence, addresses are unsigned integers. We'll talk about them in coming videos. Okay. Next, now I have length value and breadth value. Sir, what about area? Area value we don't enter. It will substitute length value and breadth value. Length into breadth. Length value is, I think 5. Breadth value is 6. 5 into 6, 30. Where it is stored? Under the name area. Area equal to length into breadth. Now I want to print result. Simply want to print value. Printf. Okay, what is the value? Area. Area what type value? Integer. Printf percentile D area. So not like that. I want to print the area of circle is. Okay, write it as usual in printf. Printf. If you want to write some message, write it. The area, sorry, not circle. The area of rectangle is, and it may be circle also. Anything, whatever you are evaluating is. Now I have to print value. Okay, where is the value? Under the name area. Area what type? Int type. So use percentile D. Comma. Where is it? Under the name area. Okay, program it. See, we entered length value 5, breadth value 6. Area equal length into breadth. 5 into 630. Where is the result? It is stored under the name area. Area value become 30. Printf. The area of rectangle is. Okay. The area of rectangle is percentile integer. Where is it? Under the name area. It will print. Like this you have to write the program. This is to find out the area of rectangle. Just now we have seen two programs. One is area of rectangle. Other one is evaluating simple interest. We will discuss two more programs. That is using putchar and puts. On that I explained putchar and puts is used. Putchar will display a single character. Puts will display a single string. How to work with putchar and puts? Hash include stdio.h. Program usually starts from main only. Take main. Void main. Char gender equal to single character should be enclosed in single quotes. Okay. Next, I am taking char name. Okay. If you use this, it is not single character. Collection of characters. Alphabets. Collection of alphabets. I am taking it as Sai. Okay. Collection of alphabets enclosed in double quote is string. A single character enclosed in single quote is character. Suppose if you will write a single character in double quote, it is string. A single digit in double quote, string. A single alphabet in double quote, string. Okay. If you use a single character in single quote, a single digit in single quote, like this. All these are characters. If it is enclosed in double quote means they will be treated as strings. See here, I have taken char gender equal to, you can take M or F because it is single character. Male means M, female means F. You can use capital M or capital F, small m or small f. char name equal to Sai. This is character, this is string. A single character enclosed in single quote, collection of characters enclosed in double quotes. Not only alphabets, they may be digits enclosed in double quote, string. A single digit enclosed in double quote, string. A single character enclosed in single quote, character. A single digit enclosed in single quote is also character. Okay. Now to print this gender and name, actually we can use printf also. Printf. I want to print gender. Gender what type? Char type. Percentile C. Name what type? Not, of course, character. It is not a single character. This is array. Array means more than one character I can store. Anyhow, in coming class videos, I am going to explain what is array, how to work with arrays. Clearly, I will explain that. But to work with collection of characters, we have to use character array. It means if I use this brackets here, square brackets here, it is nothing but string. To print string, we have to use percentile S. Printf print percentile C character, percentile S string. Where is this character? Under the name gender. Where is the string? Under the name. See, here also we are using two variables, gender and name. Under the gender we are storing M. Under the name we are storing Sai. It will print like that. Using printf also you can print character. Without using printf also we can print character and string. There are two more output statements. Along with printf we are having two more output statements. They are putchar and puts. What is the purpose of putchar? To display a single character. Putchar. Where is this character? Under the name gender. Puts. What is the purpose of puts? Puts. To display string. Where is that string? Under the name. Name. This is variable name. Variable name is name. Here, this character variable name is what? Gender. Puts of name. Like this, you can display character and string. Putchar is used to display a single character. Puts is used to display a single string. Sir, I want to print multiple strings using puts. You have to use multiple times. I want to print multiple characters using putchar. Putchar can display a single character. If you want to print multiple means, you have to write more than once. Like this, you have to work with putchar and put s. See, while using putchar and put s, am I using percentile D, percentile C, percentile F? No. Okay, hence it is referred as unformat. Unformatted IO. While using printf and scanf, we have to use percentile D, percentile C, percentile F. Then they are referred as formatted. Here I am not using format specifiers. Hence we come out of the category of unformatted. Okay. Here these putchar and puts are output statements. While using output statements, I am not using them. Hence it is unformatted output. If you are going to use getchar and getS also, we are not using control strings, means format specifiers. Then it will come out of the category of unformatted input. These are the sample programs to demonstrate IO statements. Thank you. Watch this video, subscribe, like and share.